Hey everyone, and welcome to RUBIN'S Mind Lab, where we break down the latest research into what it really means. Ever wondered what happens to human experts when machines get smarter than we are? And I mean way smarter. That is the big question a group of scientists asked, and they looked at something really interesting to find some clues. They used chess. Yep, that old school game where computers have actually been beating the best human players for over 25 years. They call these chess findings little warning signs, or canaries in the Coalmine, for how AI might change human expertise in all sorts of fields. So, what is the story here? Well, for a long time we thought AI beating humans meant it was just super fast at calculating. But what if AI learned to think a bit more like us? What if it actually helps us become better experts, or even changes what expertise even means? That is what this research dove into. Think about it. AI is getting good at so many things that used to only be for humans, like diagnosing diseases or writing code. This makes us wonder, what is left for human brains? Some people say AI is going to take over everything fast, while others think it'll be a slower, more complicated process, like when a new technology takes time to become useful. Chess is a great place to study this because super smart AI has been around there for a while. It is like a test lab for human smarts versus machine smarts. The researchers pointed out a few key canaries or lessons from chess. The first big one is about how fast AI got good. Back in the day, people thought computers would never beat the top chess players because they relied on just brute force calculations. But then, a computer called Deep Blue beat the world champion in 1997. This showed that AI could achieve amazing results even beyond humans, using these powerful but not very human-like methods. Then, after Deep Blue, people thought AI could only win by that same brute force method. But then came AlphaZero. This AI learned chess purely by playing itself, using something called deep neural networks and a clever search method. It became superhumanly strong with a much smaller search than before, and even played well without much searching at all. This showed that there isn't just one way for AI to become super powerful. Different kinds of AI can all beat humans at chess. This leads to the next cool insight. We used to think that even if AI got better than us, it would do it in a weird mechanical way. But AlphaZero started to play in a way that human experts could actually appreciate and understand. It used something like pattern recognition and planning ahead, which sounds a lot like how human experts think. Now, the researchers are careful to say AlphaZero doesn't think like a human, but it uses methods that have similar results or functions to what humans do. It is like they found a way for AI to be super smart, using some of the same clever tricks humans use. This is where it gets really interesting. The researchers talked about an AI called Maya. It is built like AlphaZero but trained on human games, not just self-play. The goal of Maya wasn't to play the absolute best moves, but to predict what a human player would do. And guess what? It became really good at showing us how humans play, even their mistakes and how they learn. This suggests that the same AI technology that beats humans can also be tweaked to help us understand how humans think and improve. It can become a tool to model human expertise. Now, for the human side of things, before super strong chess computers, people trusted what the best human chess players said about moves and strategies. Their explanations in books and game analysis were generally considered spot on. But when powerful AI came along, it showed that even these brilliant human minds made mistakes, especially in really tricky calculations or end-of-game situations. Human analysis was often directionally correct, meaning they got the general idea, but the precise details were frequently wrong. It wasn't that humans weren't smart, but that their analytical precision was overestimated. Remember those scenes in movies where a human and a computer team up to win? That used to be the idea in chess too. A human guiding an AI would be unstoppable. But the researchers found that as AI got really good, this wasn't always true anymore. Sometimes the human's intuition would actually make the AI play worse. So the idea that humans plus AI are always better than AI alone turned out to be a bit of a myth. When computers first started playing chess, serious players thought they were too clumsy or unnatural to learn from. But as the computers got better and easier to access, they became essential training partners. Players started using them to test out ideas, prepare openings, and basically have a silicon second. Now, it is almost impossible to be an elite player without using computer analysis. The paper mentions that even Magnus Carlsen, one of the best players ever, said he became a different player after studying AlphaZero. This is a common concern with AI. If we don't know how an AI makes its decisions, how can we learn from it? But in chess, humans found ways around this. Even though AlphaZero's inner workings are complex, players studied its games, looked for patterns, and translated those patterns into human understandable ideas and strategies. It's like reverse. Engineering the AI's genius. The AI didn't explain itself, but humans figured out how to extract knowledge from its outputs. And we're even seeing tools being developed to help explain AI decisions, making these black boxes more transparent. Another big question is whether AI can be truly creative. Can it come up with genuinely new ideas, not just remix what humans already know? Research shows it can. Scientists found new concepts within AlphaZero's internal workings that weren't previously known in chess. They then taught these concepts to top human players, and it actually improved their performance. So, AI isn't just playing better, it is contributing entirely new knowledge that humans can learn and use. Finally, the institutional side of things. At first, people thought that AI helping players cheat would be rare. But as AI became more powerful and easier to hide, it became a huge problem. The paper mentions the controversy around a chess match where cheating was suspected using AI. This has forced chess organizations to create new rules and detection methods to try and keep the game fair. It shows how AI can force big changes in the rules and governance of a field. Now, the really exciting part is whether these chess canaries apply elsewhere. The researchers think so, and they have some examples. In areas like coding, AI is already reaching human-level performance on tough tasks, and this progress is happening quickly, just like in chess. In medicine, AI is showing that expert diagnosis can sometimes be inconsistent. This doesn't mean doctors aren't skilled, but it highlights that human judgment might not always be as precise as we assume, much like chess players' analysis. And in fields like radiology, AI can help some doctors do better, but can actually make others worse. This again echoes the chess finding that human plus AI isn't a guaranteed win. It depends on the person and the situation. The training aspect is also seen in education, where AI tutors are showing real benefits for students. This suggests AI can be a powerful training tool across many fields. In cutting-edge math, AI is helping researchers find new patterns and develop new ideas, much like what we saw with AI generating new chess concepts. And in education, the rise of tools like ChatGPT has created huge headaches around cheating and how to assess students fairly, forcing schools and universities to rethink their policies. This is a direct parallel to the cheating challenges AI has brought to chess. So, what does all this mean for us? Chess has indeed been a fantastic test case. It showed us that AI can surpass humans much faster than we expected, and not just through brute force. It can use methods that are functionally similar to human expertise. It's also forced us to reevaluate how good we think our own expert judgment is. But we need to be a little careful. The researchers point out that chess is a bit unique. It is a game with perfect information. Everything there is to know about the board. Many real-world jobs, like being a doctor or a scientist, involve incomplete information, fuzzy feedback, and even people trying to trick you. So, AI might not always just blow past humans in these fields the way it did in chess. In places where there is lots of uncertainty and error, AI might be incredibly helpful without completely replacing humans. It might help reduce human errors or improve specific parts of a job rather than taking over the whole thing. But perhaps the most profound takeaway is this: the future of expertise might not be about humans versus AI, but about humans who are great at using AI versus those who aren't. In elite chess, if you don't use AI for preparation, you are at a massive disadvantage. This is likely to happen in many other fields. The expert's role might shift from being the sole source of knowledge to becoming an orchestrator, interpreter, and strategic user of AI insights. So humans won't become irrelevant, but the meaning of being an expert will change. It is less about having all the knowledge yourself and more about knowing how to work with powerful AI tools. It's about understanding, guiding, and using AI responsibly. The game is changing, and how we define expertise is changing right along with it. What do you guys think? Does this shift in expertise worry you or excite you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to RUBIN'S Mind Lab for more science deep dives. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.